I keep pulling aces for, I think, almost every sign I did reading for. And so I did pull an Ace of Wands for you too. So you have an interesting reading. At the core of your reading, I pulled Knight of Cups and Two of Wands. So this tells me that in the month of October, you might be dealing with a situation when you're waiting for something to come in. It's like you are expecting some kind of proposition, invitation, arrival of someone or something into your life. And it's something that's very close to your heart because it's cups, so it's somehow emotional. Or and if it's not connected to romantic relationships, this could be something to do with the family, or even something to do with the business. So this could be a person. It would be a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But usually nights are event or a development. So that's why I think maybe there is just something you're waiting on, some kind of event or something to happen for you. And the confirming energy with the Two of Wands. So this is it's an energy gain, achievement of some kind. It usually speaks to relationships or business ventures. So I think October for you would be very good to focus on business or growing your working on your creative projects. If you're an artist, this could also speak to an art project. There is a possible connection to foreign countries. So maybe if your clients maybe they're living in foreign country, you might be dealing with foreigners, or you might have to learn a foreign language. There is definitely a connection with big companies, companies that have worldwide presence, big corporations, big institutions. But there's almost like a choice, like you have a choice maybe between the two. So there is always there is a sense of growth, or at least duality. And what I really like for you, Virgo, so I pulled the Ace, and then you have 2 and 3. So you do have a lot of, and you have another, as the outcome, you have Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of growth, a lot of Wands. So Wands is all about dynamism and passion and energy and work, creative projects, business projects, business ventures. So this would be a great month to focus on that. The way you got here with the 3 of Cups in your recent past. So this tells me that maybe for some of you there was something to celebrate in your recent past. Maybe for some of you there was engagement, a wedding, a birth of a child, or some kind of graduation. And for others of you, maybe there was a family reunion, or you got together with friends. And so out of all this, there is something that you're waiting on. There is some kind of expectation. Something might be coming in for you. So some kind of development in regards to, as I said, some kind of proposal, something to do with things that you like, something that is close to your heart. And then going forward in your near future with the Moon. So whatever comes in, actually, later on, you might actually be confused somewhat. The Moon is many times is misunderstood. It's a very deep or heavier energy. It's heavier emotions. It's very deep emotions. it actually is to do with past. It's almost like you'll be dealing with working on your emotions or on some kind of relationships or from the past. So there's definitely connection to the past. There's connection to a Pisces person. There is connection to something that is not clear, some kind of communication, deception, confusion, and also connection to the full moon. So pay attention whether you might actually have some kind of intuition or something might come to you in a form of a dream around the full moon. I really like your foundation with the Ace of Wands, Virgo. In October, you might be ready for a new start in some area. So, and this could be anything. This could be love. This could be business. Some of you might decide to start your own business. This could be just a new project, some kind of creative idea. This is great for fertility. So it's overall, it's love, prosperity, fertility. So it's overall a fresh new start, something that you will, it's like you're planting a seed and you will watch it grow, and something that will stay with you for a long time to come in the future. And then the way you will think with the Three of Wands, so your mind is on expansion. So if you're a business owner, October would be great. You'll be thinking a lot about how to grow your business, how to grow your clientele, how to get more contacts, how to market yourself. As I said, many of you might be connected to foreigners and foreign countries, and this will be very beneficial for you. There is definitely expansion, creativity, even inspiration. You might get these, maybe this Ace of Wands. This means that you just get a new idea how to grow your business. You definitely will be, as I said, there is some kind of achievement, a goal that you might achieve because of this. The way other people will see you, Virgo, in the month of October with the Five of Cups in return. So you have two fives here. So you and your environment are going through some transformation. There is some change happening. So with you, the way this will reflect on you, or the way other people will see you, is there is something new about you. Like it's almost like because of some kind of disappointment in the past, you lost something or someone, and you regretted it, but then something new came in, and so this changed your situation or your outlook on things. So this is like a favorable new outlook. So that goes well with this Ace of Wands. With your environment, there is a destruction of some kind going on with your environment. Now, whether this is with your loved one, within your family, or within your work environment, there's definitely a transformation, a change. It is somewhat destructive. Now, you will come out as a winner, meaning you will not be harmed, but there might be a destruction of other parties. And in some instances, this might mean a triangle, because there are three people on this card. So maybe there was some kind of fight or a quarrel or dispute between, if not three people, at least three parties. So it could be more people, but three parties. So there's like a triangulation and a destruction, but this destruction is leading to a transformation and change in your environment. And maybe because of all this, what you actually want is stability. So this is your hope. I pulled the Emperor, and so it's all about stability, power, career. So to be able to focus on your career, to be able to make great decisions, to be able to take care of everything basically. So Emperor is this is great for money, investment, running your own business, as I said, leadership skills, career. There is a connection to somebody that was born under the sign of Aries. So maybe you'll be in the month of October, you'll be dealing with Aries person. Now, one thing to point out is that you might actually be somewhat not unemotional, but you have to. It's like you're too. It's like you're too cold. This person is all about the practical matters, and he is very when it comes to feelings and emotions. Maybe so it's confusion that you might be actually dealing with somebody who you might not be able to read. But overall, as I said, this also speaks to foundation, structure, stability in your life, and sometimes also physical house, like a dwelling. Maybe you want to establish yourself. Maybe you're thinking about a new home. This could represent your significant other. It could represent your father, your boss, any kind of authority in your life. So you might have dealings with these people in the month of October. And then the overall outcome of your reading, Virgo, with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there might be it's almost like there might be jealousy or some kind of competition, and I see this more in a business sense, only because you have this growth here, and you might have this business proposal or proposition, or something is happening, some kind of change happening in your environment. And yes, it could be also within a relationship, like jealousy or a possible conflict with a significant other, and it doesn't have to be a woman. This could be also a man. But if this is you, then it just means that in the month of October you have to watch yourself to be, or not to be too hasty to make a decision, or actually not able to decide, because Queen of Wands normally she's a leader, or could be him again. So somebody who has great leadership skills, very capable business-wise, but also very warm and caring, like able to take care of everything and everybody. And so when you have this in reverse, something is off. Now, this is a fire element, so again, there could be that connection to Aries. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be throwing you off, or there might be some kind of conflict with Aries person because you have it repeated here. Or you have to make sure you're not too emotional, or you're not involved in some kind of power struggles or that kind of thing. And then the behind the scene energy with the Chariot. So there's definitely something going on behind the scenes that takes a lot of effort. So there is this extraordinary effort that you're putting into something, and so or somebody is doing this for you. So there is something is happening that is usually this is all about, this is somebody who's a winner, but it takes many battles or even a war to get to what you want. And there is a connection to a person that's born under the sign of Cancer. So with this water element at the center here, you do have Pisces and Cancer possibly coming in for you in the month of October, Virgo.